The holiday season, a time for celebration, family, and tradition, where good boys and girls are rewarded with gifts from Santa Claus,
and naughty children are punished for their sins by the great and terrible Krampus.
It is also a season of rebirth, as we celebrate the heralding of a new year, because 2020 was like an awful year, guys. It can't get any worse, right? I mean, there's no way that 2021 could be even worse than this year, right? To celebrate this joyous time of year, we indulge in many classic holiday traditions to distract ourselves from the fact that the world is literally on fire right now. One of these traditions is the time-honored gingerbread house. But because I am an aspiring engineer with way too much time on my hands, every year I try to add a Shyamalan twist onto the gingerbread classic. For example, one year I made a gingerbread tree house. Another year I made a tower with a Rice Krispie dragon encircling it, and one year I made a sphinx, to honor the pagan gods we celebrate on Christmas. But this year I wanted to do something a little bit special, because I sit on a throne of lies. If you noticed in all of those examples, there is not a single speck of gingerbread on any of them. It is just cardboard with graham crackers glued on. And I realize my sins now, and I am here to repent, because I'm going to make an actual gingerbread creation. And for no particular reason, I chose to make a sort of animated robot head. So the following is my process for creating and destroying this beautiful work of art. And here she is in all her glory, or his glory, or its glory. We didn't exactly decide a gender. So this is the finished product, and though it might look like it's completely made of gingerbread, that is a fallacy. That is a lie. So let's dive into the behind the scenes of how this all works. Now, it's not extremely technical, but in the back, you probably noticed that's not a gingerbread right there. That's a piece of foam core, what we call. And if you look all up in there, you can see that everything lined in the middle, inside, is the foam core, and I used hot glue to glue all the pieces together. So I created this entire head, this structure, first out of foam core, and then I just cut individual gingerbread pieces and I glued them on top of it. So the lighting and the eyes that you can see of our little Kringletron 3001, that comes from these festive little lights right here. Ooh, very Christmassy. And then the motion of this simple gear assembly comes from this little Lego brick. In fact, I'll get some right in there. This little Lego brick you see inside right here. Now, we could have some sort of machine that is attached to a battery to make it continue, but that wasn't really necessary. So how it works, I don't know if my hand will get too much in the way, but you just wind up this gear, and it's kind of like one of those wind-up toys that you had as a kid. And then it's not incredibly hard engineering. There you have it. Beautiful, isn't it? Oh, looks like some of the decorations fall off right there. So, constructing the gingerbread was actually a lot easier than I thought. In past years, as I mentioned before, I just did graham crackers. But here, the gingerbread was just this very easy building material to cut out from. Once it dried, you could cut it into whatever shape you want. But the only trouble is I couldn't really make spherical or curved shapes. I tried a few times, but it didn't really work out so well. So I ended up having to design a head, but that was only comprised and made up of flat faces. So this is the beautiful result. Isn't she, he, it a Christmas miracle? So the tradition goes that the week leading up to Christmas, I make the gingerbread thing, and then on Christmas Eve, we as a family decorate it. So this is footage of us decorating this thing, but I want you to savor the moments of this beautiful creation, knowing that this in a few days will be destroyed in an explosive and very, very satisfying manner. And now for the second phase of our tradition. Since we decorated this on Christmas Eve, we wait until New Year's, which is today, by the time I'm filming this, to blow this beautiful, beautiful thing up completely. With that right there is what we call Santa's Little Helper. This is very old, so let's hope that it works, but once we light the fuse, let's just say there'll be nothing left if we did our job right. So here on this beautiful, beautiful, overcast, rainy New Year's Eve, we have brought our beautiful, wonderful Jingletron 3000. We have emptied it of its mechanical parts, which is the one little Lego brick thing that I think is cool, I want to keep. So the only thing left will be this. So I will light it, run as fast as humanly possible, and my dad is there with a slow-mo phone, and we'll see how that goes. So wish me luck. You ready, Dad? All right. Whew.
We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
And a Happy New Year. Wow, that left almost nothing in its wake but some cardboard. My dad's running without me. I'm gonna jump into moving vehicle.
We'll have to come clean up later. Oh, there's some right there.